And we're back for more of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel.
It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the ninth month.
No, she's not going to voice the rest of it. Okay, but we're here and it's our time and we're listening to Misty on the radio. If only I was dressed to the nines to match.
It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marin Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet.
Yeah, I know. I love fall is probably my favorite season as well. There's just something about the cooling down of the air from the summer and all the fall festival activities that are a tradition around here and around most parts of the country, I'd say.
Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day.
She better be careful. She's going to give away her true identity. And if you'll remember, she's actually the famous opera singer posing as someone else on the radio. So,
Whoa there. Almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
she really does have a pretty voice, though I guess you kind of have to do in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. Yeah, that's what I just said. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I better brace myself for an exhausting week. You said it, Reen. Organize everything on the desktop while it's transitioning and it's flickering the screen. There we go. Alright, yeah, everybody gathered around to watch the rock and roll performance. Whoa! That was way cool! Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it certainly was quite a technical display. But if you think we're gonna put on outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year, so if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. Few would think to put on a performance like that. If we put the time to practice, we may even compare favorably with Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. So first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reen? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. And Elisa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the sitar, was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics and decide who's going to be on vocals. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like it's such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems to be fitting for a festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it! Then the matter is settled. I'm in favor too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we have the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he's the best position to decide the style of performance, our songs, and what we should be doing each. That okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow. Do you think you could give us some help with the outfits and with getting a hold of the equipment we'll need? Well, you could have Crow play an instrument too. I mean, he was playing bass in that video, right? Have Crow play some bass. I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Haha, sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a tent thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile. Crow. Wow, maybe I've had pegged all wrong this whole time. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep him tasteful, Ring. Right, tasteful. And we progress forward to the practical exam. What do we have in store for us in this practical exam? First, congratulations are in order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what you do for the festival. So, you're following in Toa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who will be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Reen and Crow, you two are handling the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we got that on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. Adios, save us all. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Reen to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I was 5 years younger, I'd jump right on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor? How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you! For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men, they're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Anyways, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exams go too. So since this will be our last practical exam for a while, I figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple notches. We're gonna have to fight her, aren't we? Wait, are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo! Just Just think of it as the long-awaited second round of Maze Exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you'd better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. All right, Rean, pick 2 for your team, but because you're up first. Got it. So only get 2 people to fight her with? Jeez. Well, we need a support character like Elliot, and, well, I think it's pretty obvious who we're going to pick here. Yep. Yep. She's got that dangerous gleam in her eyes. I have no doubts of her expertise in combat. Even if we don't win, I want to see just how much we can do. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all in. Here we go.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Right!
Gonna give it our best.
Come at me with everything you've got.
No one reaches low HP during the battle win within less than 40 turns. Whew, that's gonna be tough, but okay. Should we just go right in guns a-blazing with using our S-crafts? Yeah, let's try Armor Breaker first. Gotta lower her defense.
All right, let's do this!
Yeah.
Leave it to me! Right! Give it up, everyone!
This will definitely help us not get in the low HP. Oh, nice dodge! That's gonna help.
Fool!
Oh, she got a double attack and double dodge!
Here we go!
Ah, I think we gotta go for it. Oh, we did it! Laura! Laura could solo beat Sarah. She didn't need no help. Oh, baby. What a battle. Absolutely fantastic. They acting like they're all winded. By the way, Laura is the only one that did anything in that match. I mean, Rean and Elliot just cast support spells. Did we actually do it? Huh. It took all 3 of us fighting in top form to eke out a narrow victory. No, we absolutely dominated, guys. Did you not just see the fight I just saw? Laura just absolutely dominated Sarah in every way. She dodged 2 attacks, 2 counterattacks, and unleashed a mighty S-craft on her. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honoring your team's tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's 1 group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Yeah, I don't think I could beat her with any other group. Like I said, that was all Laura. That was all Laura. Pant. Everybody's tired. Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents in every group, and she still is able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts and training if we hope to match her. You could say that again. Phew, I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life left in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Our final field study, I'm guessing. Up we go! Alright, get them while they're hot. So we got Reen, Elise, Fee, Machias, Elliot, Crow. Cool. I'm sad Laura's not coming with us, but I pretty much figured she wouldn't be since last field study she was there. So where are we going? Roar, the industrial metropolis. Okay, we're going to Roar. Cool. Roar and Odisse. Those are two of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Roar is far from small, but Odisse is kind of on another level. It's the second largest city in the Empire, with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne, the noble faction's de facto leader. That we met in our last field study. Well, are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Odisse is hostile territory for her, no two ways about it. If they find you've been poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've staked to Odisse plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. Shh, this is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Odisse is quite far from here. If something were to happen, not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in it for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. That goes for the group here headed to Roar, too. The Reinford group is based out of Roar, isn't it? Though Roar also is part of the Marquis Rogner's. Rogner? I guess you would say Rogner. Though Roar is also part of the Marquis Roger's domain, and he's the head of one of the four great noble houses. Heh, Jellic, stubborn old man, huh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military faction in the vicinity. The Reinford group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7 has done a dang good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. True that. Thank you, instructor. Thank you, instructor, everyone says.
Your rank's gone up.
Nice.
Here's a little something from the Academy.
Scanda gem. Wonder what the ant does.
Well done.
Thank you, President Toa, for your kind words. Field study time. I wish I had a chance to take off all the equipment from everyone else. Maybe I do. Oh, that's right. I think in the menu it gives you a chance to rearrange everything. Rearrange our orbs and everything else.
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us. That's about as sure as a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too. She's an amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry. We've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True. Have a safe trip, everyone.
Alright, so yeah, it says all rare quartzes and everything have been removed from people, but just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and resort some of the equipment. So I actually have some decisions to make here as far as my weapons go, because yeah, we can increase his ATS and speed a little bit with that weapon, but I'd really like to upgrade my weapons a little bit, but I guess we're gonna get a chance right this moment, but maybe when we get there. And we don't know what status elements yet we need to prevent against, so it's going to be hard to say that. I think I got her pretty much equipped the way I want her. These Dawn boots are just superior in every way to those, so we'll put those on. Feather shoes give more evasion. It does lower our movement though. Increase your evasion. go with that. Whoa, internet. Hold up. Don't be cutting out on me now. I gotta save the game, too. I was gonna do that after equipping everybody, but might want to do it right this second. Don't have much faith that the internet in my ISP. Let's see. That'll work. General status element protection for you for now. We'll figure something else out. So Laura's and these guys from Laura on down, that's the other party. And we get from Crow on to Ring. That's our party. I'm glad they kind of put you in order like that. It's nice. Alright, let's figure out this battle formation here. We got a lot of long-range characters here. I guess we'll put Fee up front as a support. Keep Elliot. But I kind of want us all to be a little bit. Let's form like that. Who are we going to link together, though? That's the question. Probably Reed and Machias, and then Elliot and Elise. In this formation, at least. But we can always, you know, we're going to probably be using our support characters, too. Alright, for now that looks good. I want to do you and you, you and you. And we got Orbment to go over. I'm going to go ahead and save it because the internet was cutting out for a second there. Just so we don't lose any of our progress. We went through a lot of story elements there, so yeah, I'd hate to go through all that again. Now let's go over our orbs. Actually give you a evade too. Trade that out there. Can have attack 3 as well. The rest of that we'll go ahead and keep for now. Cool. I like that. Okay. Domination. Sure, why don't we give that to you? And you get Earth Arts here. ATS isn't that impressive, so let's see if we can't boost that up with something. Let's see a plus 40. Oh, his defense. Grand Press. All right. And Crow. What does this do? Chrono Drive, Chrono Break, and Chrono Burst. Interesting. Sure, you can have that. Defense isn't the greatest. Might do something about that. Oh wait, I don't have Wrath equipped? I thought... Let's put Wrath on Fee, since she has the best evasion and chances to counterattack. Excuse me. It's making Crow really fast too. Yeah, I want you to give you shield as well. I don't really know how I want to do this. I think I'm going to take... Wait, you have another attack plus 3 that you can use? Yeah. Attack 3. Okay, I think I'm going to rearrange party real quick, and I'm going to put Crow in here. Yeah. is the only one up front. Put Elliot back one spot. That. Alright, I guess that'll do for now. Save it and continue forward. See what Sarah wants. Always make adjustments to our setup later. Alright, here we go. And away we go. Wait, where is it we're supposed to meet? Academy Field. We were all told to meet here by 9 a.m. Seems like I still have some time. No idea what this is all about, but it'll probably be a good idea to finish prepping first. I guess we could go try to shop somewhere. Well, I guess we can go shopping. There might be stuff we need. Nothing really I want here. What about here? Probably because to buy some better equipment, maybe, huh? Yeah, I didn't really see anything great. Improve agility. And nothing great. Nothing great here. I went to the pawn shop before. Let's go to the bookstore and see what we got. Maybe we find something interesting there. I don't know. Who knows? Why not? Cats, cats, cats. Expert cookware. Recipe for steak, I guess. Alright, let's go into our items, check out our books. We got a lot of books to read, I guess. Within this book is a recipe we've never seen before. Really, that's how I learned recipes this whole time. This whole time I've had all these books to read to learn recipes. Alright. Read this book already. Wow, I have to open up the menu every time. I wish it would consume the book so I know if I read it before. Hurrah! That's it! I learned a new recipe! Any Final Fantasy 15 fans? Fried fish. We're learning all kinds of recipes here at the end of the game. Steak. Stamina steak. About some coffee. Maki's the coffee drinker. I wonder if he's read this book. Oh. Okay. A little bit of link level with Machias. That's who I'm linked up with right now, so cool. Yeah. Can't read that. 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 Why can't I read any of these? Milliam's in the cooking club? Okay. It's weird how books work then. And why can't I read these other ones? I wonder. Cats, cats, cats! Yeah. Figured that. These people are not in my party, so. And it doesn't really add that much. There's not really that much it's adding anyway, so we're out of here. But we did learn some new recipes, so that's cool. So let's check out our new recipes. Crispy pizza.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Oops, I meant to choose somebody to cook with, but whoops.
How about that?
Teriyaki chicken pizza. So not only does it restore 100 HP, but also boosts defense and speed for 3 turns. That's pretty good, and 25 CP. Okay. Who do we want to cook with? Let's cook with Marcus.
All right, I'll give it a try. Perfect.
Specialty pizza. Cure stat down. Nice. We got plenty of ingredients too. Let's cook another one. This time with Crow.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh, this actually...
Another special pizza. Cook another
Okay,
one.
let's give this a try.
Oh, oops. Ringing by himself, I guess.
Well, how about that?
Teriyaki chicken's probably the best one. Although the cure stat down's really good. Alright, let's see what else we got on stamina steak. Looks like feed.
Okay. Oh, came out okay.
So this recovers 3,600 HP, strength and defense plus 25% for 3 turns. That's a really good item.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Whoops, I didn't mean.
Wow, that came out well.
Marbled steak. Ooh, marble steak's even better. Just recover. It does the same strength plus defense, but recovers even more HP. Very nice.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Let's go with Crow.
Oh, this actually looks good.
More marbled steak. Okay.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Looks like we can get the best results with Crow.
Oh, this actually looks...
Yeah, okay, I like the marbled steak. This is going to be a good item. We needed some more healing items, so this is going to do it.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Quite nice.
Oh, this actually...
Boo!
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Boo!
Oh, this actually...
I love this. Boo! We got a lot of ingredients too, so we need more coarse rock salt though if we're going to continue. Only 4 more. Let's go 4 more. Use that coarse rock salt up. It'd be nice to have enough of these.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Boo!
Oh, this actually... Oh, not half bad.
Okay, cool. Let's do, what about 5 more of these because the crisp onions. And who's going to cook with us? Looks like Reen's the best choice
Okay,
by himself.
let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Teriyaki chicken pizza. Not half bad's right. Alright, well that's good. Enough cooking for now. Let's see. Cafe and Inn. Did we go to the cafe yet? Let's go to the cafe and see what they got. I think there's just different types of coffee to get here. I didn't. No, I didn't mean to talk. I didn't mean to talk to you. I'm sorry. No. Bye. See what all these different types of coffee do. Crispy pizza. Special pizza. Okay, special pizza. Isn't that what I just made? No. Cures stat down. Okay, yeah. The one that cures stat down. Premium coffee cures sleep and nightmare. 3,000. We don't need any of that. We're good. I think we're good on items for now. We'll probably be able to buy some more items in Roar when we get there. Plan on doing some shopping once we get there. Alright, I think we're good. I guess we can go ahead and continue on with the story. Actually, no, let's go to the engineering building real quick before we leave. Just to see if there's any orbs we can buy from here that we don't already have or something we might need. Check on the president. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Didn't expect to see all three of you together this early. What gives? Haha, we were just talking about all of you, actually. I'm glad you managed to decide what to do before the festival, before getting shipped off to your field study. Sounds like you didn't waste any time putting George to work either. We did ask him for help with our orbital instruments, yeah? I'm hoping to have everything sorted out by the time you get back. Make sure you know who's going to be playing what by then, okay? We haven't decided our genre yet. Well, that's definitely something you better take care of. I'm more interested in the outfits, though. I'm thinking sexy, really sexy, especially the girls. Oh, you and I are on the same page. Don't even think about it or I'm not wearing one. It would be a bit distracting if they ended up being as revealing as President Herschel's was last year. That was all Angie and Crow's fault. They wouldn't listen to any of my feedback. Hope you realize how much I'm counting on you to stop this, Rean. I'll see what I can do. On a less sexy topic, this month's field study sounds like a tough one. Roar is at the center of the Norsha province. The provincial army's influence isn't quite as blatant as in Nordis, but they still hold significant sway there. And the reputation with the railway military police is especially bad, so make sure you don't get wrapped up in all that. Really? Our intentions are the rides both inside and out the country, is it? It's kind of worrisome. At least your field study's been planned out to minimize the chances of you getting into any trouble. What? What do you mean by planned out? Oh, did Instructor Sarah not tell you? Well, we can't spoil the surprise then, can we? What are you? Curiosity piqued. Well, they did call you to the field study, right? Why don't you get going? I'm sure all that makes sense where you go. Slow down. How come you guys are all to know and I don't? Sorry, Crow. Well, that's what you get for taking the easy classes again this year. What she said. Still, you're technically a second year, so make sure you back up your new class up. Oh, I see how it is. Get a few more credits than me and you think you can get away with saying whatever you want. Well, sounds like we should head over to the field then. So what, I can't do shopping here? I can't do any shopping? To the field. To the field. Yep, we're ready this time. Head to the field. Into the field. Let's see what Sarah's got in store for us. Oh, instructor, I was expecting you to be... Sharon? Sharon! Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. So after seeing all of you off, I came straight here. How did I guess she'd be here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't be really surprised. She ain't the rhyme for stop mate for nothing. Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come at all. But since she'll be acting as a group-based guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Hee, why, thank you. Wait, why would we need a guide? So you're telling me? Oh, it looks like everyone's over here already. Oh, Sharon's here too. What you doing here? Cooking, cleaning, and continuous travel. You flatter me, Master Eustace. Well, we've all got you here now. We've got you all here now. And look at that, 9 a.m. right on time. Huh? What's that sound? It sounds like a rush of air. No, that's not quite it. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Look. What is? What the heck is that? Here they come. What is going on? It's an airship, all right. But what exactly are we doing? Are we gonna ride this thing? I think we might be riding this thing to our destination, huh? That'd be sweet, instantaneous travel. We've had to take a train everywhere else we've been in the game so far. Up to this point, we might as well get to go by airship once, right? Digging the music too. Has like almost a feel of Chrono Cross to it. I think I literally feel like you could put this song right on the Chrono Cross soundtrack and it would fit right in. What is that thing even doing here? Wow, it's so cool! A Crimson airship. Who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship, maybe. Nah, not enough giant guns. Still, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wings of Liberal. You think so too, right? You mean like the air cell? Now that you mention it, I do see a resemblance. The Arcel. Wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Liberal? Or Liberal? Indeed, it was on that very ship that Prince Olivert made his triumphant return to Heimdall. No way! They're not seriously going to land here, right? Of course they are. It's 75 armed from bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Yeah, we get out of the way. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute! How do you know how large it is? It is huge, isn't it? Awesome. Covers the whole Academy field. This is the best! It's actually pretty close up. The more I look, the more it seems just like the Arcel, except red. It bears the crest of Arabonia, though. So at the very least, it's an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Brr? Who is it? It's Prince Olivert, isn't it? It is. This is his airship after all.
Prince Olivert!
And Major Vander.
I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during this grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Still, the prince is just here in supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Tobal's with him too.
Haha, this isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arcade, who will be assuming command of this ship.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Is it Van Dyke? I thought it was Van Dyck.
Could someone
Van,
fill us in
like-
on what
like-
exactly is going on here?
Yeah, I thought it was Van Dyck, not Van Dyke. Like, Van Dyke's usually two different words, right? Van Dyke. And I thought because it was one word, it was Van Dyck. But okay, Van Dyke, cool.
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
How cool.
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
I thought it was Roar, but it's Ruhr.
Not sure what to say.
Okay.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arcel-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
I did get Arcel, right? I said that before, Arcel. Okay. Some of the words, the nuances of pronunciation, you need to hear someone else say them before you can really get it exactly how it's supposed to be done. I mean, especially with proper nouns, there's all types of different pronunciations for the same word. Like Olivert or Olivert, Olivert, Olivert. Kickin' jams. Loving the music in this game. From start to finish, the music has just been absolutely A+, top notch, fantastic. This is really starting to feel like the final chapter too. But I mean, where's the big boss? Where's the big bad, right? I mean, I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight the Imperial Liberation Front again in some capacity. They're gonna show up, right? This guy again. So yeah, like this montage of different characters we've met throughout the game does kind of feel like a finale type of thing, doesn't it? I'm guessing after this field study is gonna be it for the game, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe not. Haha, not even our high-speed trains can hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically about what we expected. The same is true in the other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am! Oh, it's a fantastic track. This is a fantastic music track here we got.
My, what a spectacular sight.
With the princess.
My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful.
And Reen's sister.
It really is.
Yep.
You're up there, aren't you, Reen?
Yep, we're in that ship, no doubt.
Wow! That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine airship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built. Hey. Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show the caliber of man you can be. Right on. Hey, can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Labrel to make a second Arcel class airship, then cruising over the capital. I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Will you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
All right. So they just did it. They just circled around Heimdall then. Another great music track, man. The soundtrack of this game is just absolutely awesome. I love it so much. It's currently 10:02, and we have a northwesterly wind blowing in the speed of 11 arg. We've just passed through the the Schwarz-Drach barriers airspace into the province of Nortia. Current speed is 350 SPH, or 3050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 arg.
Aye, aye, Captain. So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. It's making me head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh, so you actually managed to get the Reinford Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? Hey, I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined efforts of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even the prince has troubles with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I have to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. A Luke of 75R. It's almost twice the size of the original Arcel. And with its supporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arcel's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, she's memorized all the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I heard something like this was in development, but I never would imagine you'd pack this much power into it. Well, now, we have a rough idea how extravagant the ship is, but what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? Ha ha ha! I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, the ship isn't a part of any military force. Huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as a property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I can think of no finer captain than Viscount Marseille. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire the fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Hey, couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that. I'll say. Well, that was my hope anyway. About half of the crew here are on loan from my division, 7th Armored. The rest are civilians, representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here just because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me at the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Toval's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more of the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. You've got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's being built across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Ah, that makes sense considering they've got their own airship too. The intelligence divisions of the RPM seem to be keeping them in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a rectical soaring in the skies above Heimdall. A recital. A rectical. A recital. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed, it should take less than an hour to reach Ruhr. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're on board. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. kill. And that's how we ended up flying to our destinations aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit and look out the windows, of course, since we had the captain's permission. We each set about exploring the Courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Alright, well, yeah, I guess we got to explore a little bit. Cool. Our first airship of the game. Let's go to the top floor, I guess, first. An elevator within an airship. How cool. This thing's pretty rockin' rad. Alright, actually, before we begin to explore the airship, I think now's a good time to switch over to the next video. See you in the next one, YouTube. We'll check out this amazing airship.